and hear of me. Take me out of the trouble to try. So now give up the fight. Jaja, him a protect me, and no bad man a think of me. Take me out of the trouble to try. So God bless me with sight. So I see them, much I eat for me. One thing for you, I'm not friend. Get to you, friend. Before they do it, working every day, I look at them and think that them cheat. Jack up the feet, through the way he was coming and 60 over, right over me, and not even near me. Take me out all the troubles and trials, and I give up the fight. Jaja, he's a brother me, and the bad man think of me. Take me out all the troubles and trials, and Jaja, me say, oh Lord, I'm son of this and them, Father, help me for your chicken, everybody in London.
Star DJs.
Jamaican is a bad man place. Bad man place. If we get police get chase. You feel the care for the thieves and you facing on me. If I look at them in a yes. We not sell those so them can't take me foot. You try me make your mother ball foot. You violate them a time out. You not tap off your like foot. Everybody welcome to the bad man place. See the man and breed in a bad man place. You thugs in a bad man place. Everybody know everybody in a bad man place. Newton, bad man place. Neiman, bad man place. I got a real bad man place.
Black Star DJs.
Try fight it. Me want peace and a crisis. Let me take me by a new Nike. Boy, all of the people in your area never try to bring it to me old son. These killers and warriors. Every second boy get gun done. Hear this. Please, I beg you, don't shoot me. Me suffering and me just come at home, please. Shut up, boy. Where the money there? A cheap bigger than left me hiding on me car. Stand on your feet, lay the way. Show me where the money there. And I'm trooping this. If I lie, you are telling me. Why not me chop off your blood, man?
She got me like my partner. She got me really feel like something I play with her. Some more, hey. Oh man, it's Miss Malaika. Hear the boy touch a button, me kick you watch ya. Salud, baby Valentina. You know anything he likes to do. Yeah, anything he likes to me. So run, come to me, Mama Valentina. Don't come, take a little sleep and me cappuccino. Ooh, man, let me take it for a ride. Just give me a try, let me make you my own wife. Mama say, my cosa. Hey, my sweetie, saldo. My pinky Valentino. My sugar mommy, no one and only. Come on up for me. My baby, saldo. Pinky Valentino. Oh yeah, baby, baby, just smile in my mouth. No more you want me, nothing. You can leave me with a big booty. Oh, you dirty. Sexy girl, why get it? Put all that money. Mama see, my cosa. Boss like do it from a magazine. What's going say? Don't ever give me the doggy. Man in me wallet, so no worry. Girl, give it to me any of me want it. Oh, you dirty. Baby, just mine is my man. So no boy, you want me, nothing. You can leave me with a big booty. You can't deny this feeling. Why am I here? Don't go. What's up with me, why am I here? Don't go. Hey, oh, my sweetie, saldo. My pinky Valentino. My sugar mommy, no one and only.
Black Star DJs.
No, the girl I'm contest. So you can't see. The love me for you is true. I know, so you can't believe. I can't believe. Young girl are the best. And I'm not all the girl I'm contest. Girl, you want the teeth. Cause you stole my heart. And I know, so you can't retreat.
You coulda put it on toast. Up on the girl coulda bust. Them one way, you see them pretty like a rust.
You ride me like the bus, no brakes down bus. You alone one carry the cross.
Two girl in a muse, like Christ on the cross. Man a star boy, I make the girl I love most.
Flow water through the house, and water on the house. Give me direction like the signpost.
But on your love fill up the mind, them not easy to find.
You love fill up my mind with your biggest behind.
No matter what she blind, she a one of a kind.
Downtown beauty divine and you keep me
I'm in love
alive.
with my uptown girl, uptown girl.
Love with my downtown girl, downtown
I'm in
girl.
love with my uptown girl, uptown girl.
Love with my downtown girl, downtown girl.
With my Chinese girl, Jamaican American girl.
Love with my Niger girl, Ghana Senegal
With
girl.
my uptown girl, uptown
I'm in
girl.
love with my downtown girl, downtown girl. Baby, downtown girl.
We set the pace and the youth them a follow. We gon' follow the bullet, we not borrow. We not sell it, not today, not tomorrow. Man, I guess I feel like my soul, we was like Bocano. We set the pace and the youth them a follow. We gon' follow the bullet, we not borrow. We not sell it, not today, not tomorrow. Man, I guess I feel like if you follow we a go right, and I feel it. See we keep me up alive, and I feel it. We give thanks, feel me like that. None of them no real, them try to twist it, and I feel me it. If me follow me a go right, and I feel me it. See me keep me up alive, and I feel me it. We give thanks, feel me like that. None of them no real, them try to twist it. Some say them are the learned, but me say them not clever. They say them are the but we are the killer. Them got a whole unit, but we are the leader. Them sick, so them stick me as the eater. We done up every city, and we done up every pillar. We give thanks to that and mom and like giver. Till man I go with that can't stop the fight. We'll have some team up. All me get a youth from Africa. Either you the blind, never stop them up the rise. I pop on you chilling, you need to get a youth alive. Some of them won't believe, and some of them want them won't be die. No, you're right. Either you the blind, never stop them up the rise. I pop on you chilling, you need to get a youth alive. Some of them won't believe, and some of them want them won't be die. No, you're right. We set the pace and the youth them a follow. We gon' follow the bullet, we not borrow. We not sell it, not today, not tomorrow. Man, I guess I feel like my soul, we was like Bocano. We set the pace and the youth them a follow. We gon' follow the bullet, we not borrow. We not sell it, not today, not tomorrow. Man, I guess I feel like can't choosy. And the one me around me like
Let the sun shine again, let it shine again. Call everyone a pretty happy life. Let me smile again, and again. On me knees we are praying, but I let me smile again, and again. Well enough, get a tool, get a boot. One in a your farm, one plant you own a food. And you can see the rain, so deal with the mud. Who you are expect to go carry the load, keep your upside. And wake up now, wake up now, wake up now. Oh, wake up to reality. And do not stop, do not stop, do not stop. Keep your upside. And wake up now, wake up now, wake up now. You better wake up to reality. And do not stop, cause you wanna be the happy life. And we need to let me smile again, and again. And we need to and I let me smile again, and again. At the general, we make news. We on the front page of the daily news. Kill every shot, one next one, me and me crew. We made it, and we friends for you. Oh yeah. And everybody happy. Everybody happy, smile again. Sun of fish shine again. The rain of the fire again. I'm say big up to me, Tandem. The Empire dance. To everybody, we are let me smile again, start again. Money up in it, 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 money up in it.
Blackstar DJs.
Money up in it, money up in it, money up in it, money up in it. money if you make, money if you make. Me pretty phones and dollar signs. They want them a free. They want like me in a sea. Girl if you make me free. They want like me in a sea. And girl if you make me free. They flow like a stream. No one no white stuff like a Palmer. Money for me mind, money for the new hammer. Youngster me no mingle no to farmer. Me money make a baggy man them a fist for mama. Me all you get a youth governor. Me money for the poor, the turban on the corner. Me better than something, trust no Delilah. Me here to me tour, false beat designer. Now I gonna take me smarter like the cobra. Respect me, gunshot you a dada. Call me the general sniper. Give thanks to Jah, no one and only father. Free me from the enemy, free me from Lucifer. Give me the power like Prophet Elijah. Everybody white just like Barack Obama. Big up me mentor Osama. They want them a free. They want like me to see. Tell if you make me free. No, you know them free. No, you know them free. They want them
Black Star DJs. Black Star DJs.
Your one and only Spotlight show with the Black Star DJs. Right now, back to yes. We're going. Dancehall tonight, you know. With the general himself. That you right now, right here, but right now, that's how we rolling on the Black Side DJs, you know.
you bad. You deserve the best, oh. You deserve the best, oh. I know you love me. Nothing on the world gonna make me leave you. Baby girl, you deserve the best, oh. I give you all my heart, oh. Look into my eyes and tell me, say you love me. Swear you will be there for me. Anything you want, just tell me, yeah. It's just only one, yeah. It's only one, yeah.
Yes, it's a chronic kid. Tell yourself, you know?
First thing, you know me love you from my heart, you me give it to. You not feel do nothing to me, not bad and press me. And you me soulmate, you give me energy, me beautiful. Make me bring you sweeter than Pepsi. Come here, come bubble to your daddy when you tipsy. My melody so famous and you me pink skin. Everything more about everything you want me to make you happy, trust me.
That's one of the days. Thank you so much.
My heart is nothing, no please.
Black Star DJs. Black Star DJs.
Let's go.
200 of their favorite top Ghanaian DJs across the world coming together to create the largest Oh My God music platform.
This is how we do each and every time. Black Star DJs worldwide.
Black Star DJs worldwide. Black Star DJs. All your top Ghanaian DJs worldwide.
That's right, shut down the background.
Ghana songs worldwide. Let's go.
Follow the Black Star DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. Black Star DJs Worldwide. Or visit our website now to book Tom Ghanaian DJs for your next event. Anywhere in the world. At www.blackstardjs.com. Let's go, Ghana.
We're definitely going Ghana. Welcome aboard the Spotlight Show. It's another beautiful Sunday. Hey, let me say a big welcome to all the crew, the men behind the scenes, and each and everyone who has logged on Facebook as well, watching us and listening to us. Today, we're back again with another big one that Mother Ghana has actually brought up to us. Hey, Black Star DJs Worldwide, we keep doing it, and I tell you, the sky is definitely going to be the limit. You know what? Today, tonight, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, depending on wherever you are on this globe, we've got the one-time shutter, the big man himself. The big artist, one of my favorite artists. Yes. The man who wants to be big like a planet. That's what I'm talking about. We've got the man, the Jupitar, in the building. Jupitar is inside the building. Come on, guys. All I want you to do for me on Facebook is to share. Tell a friend to tell a friend that, hey, we're about to have another big one. We're about to be educated. We're about to know something that you can only hear it or know it from the Black Star DJs Worldwide page. Once Jupitar is here, I know there's going to be more fireworks in the house. Yo, bro. Let me say good evening to you guys. DJ Bijo, DJ Kujo. Before I go to my very important guest, guys, just tell me something little about Jupitar. I mean, I want Ghanaians to know who we are talking about today. Bijo, I'll start with you first.
You know what? I wouldn't say that much, but you know what? He's released new track called Baddest, one of my personal favorite tunes. And to be honest, you can go check out my videos on YouTube where when I'm doing my live streams, I always drop that tune in there because it's really a baddest tune as well. You know,
that's right. That's right.
Unlike Jupitar.
That's right. Yeah. Something little about our guest today.
Charlie, seriously, it's been a pleasure. I've been communicating with him, recently, as you all know. And, since I had enemies, way back, and, I've been wondering where this man has been hiding. And today, hopefully, we'll be able to know exactly what it was and everything, but because he's original, his voice, his tunes, everything, basically, says a lot about the man. So we are here. We're going to explore and see what we can find on this show today. Yeah.
Nice one. All right, so now to my guest. Hey guys, live on Facebook. Share the page to everybody. Let everybody know that we're back again. It's a Sunday. And you know what? The man Jupitar is in the building. Hey Jupitar, welcome to Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Yo. First of all, before we even start, honestly, sorry for cutting you, but this initiative is top notch, honestly speaking. I was telling the crew earlier on that your presentation, the arrangement, the organization, like you guys have to send me some proposal. Hey, these things I've never even received it ever in my life at all. So trust me, this is a major platform, and to every artist, I've shared the link on my Facebook. I know everybody's watching. Listen, right. Black Star DJs, they are taking Ghana music to a different level, and I really appreciate it. I'm very privileged and humbled, to be on this show. And DJ DK, Charlie, the mix is from now on, he go play me if I come like that.
That's another shot there. This is what Black Star DJs can do. So, Educate, I beg, now you are being employed. So, make you see me in chambers. All right. So, without much ado, I'd like to say a big shout out to the crew behind the scene, man, like Salasi. Big ups to you. Hey, Kokwama, wherever you are. Big up to you. By your words.
He can't hide. He needs to come out. He's not hiding.
That's right. So I'd like to say a very big thank you to you guys. Eddie K, hey, top shatter. You know what I mean? Boom. The set, fabulous. I mean, what else can you get? The sky is always the limit. All right, so let's hit straight the road and let's get to know our guests today. So, first and foremost, as is done everywhere in the custom of our motherland, it's an Aquaba time. You know what?
Most definitely.
Jupiter, we want you to tell us a brief history about yourself, how you were brought up and everything, and then we can continue our discussion for today.
Well, you know, Jupiter has always been, you know, Christian inclined or spiritually inclined, if I should put it that way. You know, I was brought up in church, you know, but in the early stages of my life, when I was growing up as a teenager, I was introduced to, you know, Krishna consciousness because my dad took us to that school, so we're into Krishna. You know, before my grandmother had to call police on my dad to, you know, take us to church, and then when we went to church, I joined the church choir. And then but my dad has been a serious reggae fan, you know, from the 90s, listening to Bob Marley and Peter Tosh, Lucky Dubé, and all of that, you know. So that is what actually impacted this music thing from. But the church was actually the basics, you know, and the foundation of my career. And then here I am now, you know, I mean, preaching the good words, you know.
Of course, the good words you're doing justice to it. That one, I'll raise my hands up for that. I mean, I follow your music, and when I hear the lyrical content, I'm like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. Well, a little bit of your educational background as well. If you do that for us.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I completed. I went to Rising Star Academy, and then from there I went to Top Accountancy, you know, and then, you know, we just have to jump into music. I did a little bit, you know, music, sound engineering too, and then you know, because the street won't give you much time to actually focus on certain kind of things, you know what I mean? But as time goes on, I try as much as possible to also educate myself, take some certain courses too online as well. So with education, we did what we are able to, but, you know, this prime time where life is redirecting us to a different, you know, realm altogether, you have to stand firm and strong as a man to be able to, you know, even make ends meet. You know what I mean? Because the school fees go fee by watching. You understand?
So for you telling us, am I right to say, are you now doing music as a full-time business, or you've got other things that you're doing alongside music?
When I was on the fallow, when I went off for some time, I tried to venture into some couple of businesses, you know, just to try to, you know, create a strong foundation to finance my craft and my art, because I believe music nowadays is really not paying as it should. So you have to try as much as possible to be, you know, business inclined, to fuse in certain businesses, you know, into it. So me, I do any type of business. So far as it's not selling human parts and drugs, you know, I'm down. Yeah.
It's all about the money, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying? You know?
Wow, that's good to hear. I know, you know, we're here to promote our artists, promote whatever they're doing for the masses to also know and then feel them as well. So we don't want people just to follow you just for the music, but I mean, whatever you're doing and it's good, we need to let people know, and then they can also follow as well. Yeah, wow. So now let's come back to music. The main reason why we're here and we're having this conversation. Let me ask this question: how many albums do you have to your credit now?
Well, you know, that's a good question. People actually thought I've been releasing album back and forth, but this is my maiden album. This is like my first album that I've released after 10 to 9 years in the industry. Now, my reason is because our industry is not, you know, properly structured, you know, and as a result, if you don't take care in releasing certain sort of materials without the basic needs and all the basic necessities, you will realize that your work won't reach certain heights as it's supposed to, you know. So I've been dropping singles for a very long time, even with the Enemies, with Sarkodia and all of that, you know, the one with Kwame Hugin and the Money Box. I mean, a couple of the songs that EDK played on the show, the comments of the show and all of that, you know. So I was looking for a proper structure that will actually help me push my career. And I mean, tell me, what credit are you gonna get from releasing an album which will just last for a week and then die off? And I waited for this moment for me to be in a proper record deal so I can actually, express myself properly. And here we are now. So this is my first album, actually.
Wow, that's good. So talking about the proper record deal, what record label are you on now?
Well, I'm with Fantasy Entertainment. Fantasy Entertainment is the biggest record label in my country, which is located here in United States of America, New Jersey. I think it's the same label as Shatawale, was on. It's the same label that actually, got affiliated with the Beyonce collaboration with Shatawale. So you can know the levels where I'm speaking from, And it has been my dream. I've been working with Fantasy for a very long time. But I mean, good thing deserves another. As far as I'm concerned, we are two artists on the label. Shatter's prime was up there, so they have to focus and concentrate on the king, so that it opens the way for me to adjust myself properly in. So yeah, Fantasy Entertainment is in USA, and we're about to do wonders. Trust me.
I can see that. I can see that. I mean, the new video that is out. Jeez, I've watched it more than a million times. I'm like, I can't just take my eyes off it. I'm like, Charlie, this guy's a chillo.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, next time I can invite you, I can do the music video somewhere.
No problem. It is high time. I think we Ghanaians have to take our project seriously. You know what I mean? We started all this creativity and Ghana is very, very creative. No two ways about it. The artists are very good. No two ways about it. But I believe big artists, I don't want to mention them, were there before, the likes of Sarkodie, Burna Boy. The likes of Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, and all of that. But look at them now. They are now at the highest peak, where they are rolling shoulders with Grammy nominees, artists, getting big foundations and all of that, So I think it's high time we also need to get through our ways, and also be on the same level as them, because we also deserve the best as Ghanaians.
Yeah, by saying that, it brings me to this question that I was going to ask later, but let me ask it now. You talking about the artists now trying to up their game and therefore fishing through to also get to that level. We seem to have a problem with management and artistry.
Yeah.
What do you think actually brings that? Because it looks like sometimes a production team will want to help an artist, but it gets to a point you see artists, especially like, let me bring it down to Ghana, raising their shoulders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it the fame? Is it how they see music to be like? When the fame is coming, then yes, you have to be on top. Where do you think is that problem coming from?
I think everything that has weak foundation, finds it very difficult to sustain or to stand on its own. So therefore, I think I'm likely to say that there are some sort of mismanagement or improper way of presentation, in the sense that artists in Ghana have a different mentality about this management and record label stuff. And then sometimes when they get the numbers, or when they get the fans from Ghana, like people cheering them up and all of that, they start to become very arrogant and then filled with pride. For instance, Black Star DJs want to interview so and so. You don't even know the depth. You don't even know what Black Star DJ, will offer to your career. And then they will start to rock shoulders. I know, and it's funny. But you know what? If you give the same opportunity to Nigerian or any other artist, I realize that they will chance on it. Now, Ghanaian artists have realized the use of interview, in other countries, the importance of interviews in other places, and then they are now embarking on it. It's not too late though, but I think it is high time we Ghanaian artists, or one person, have to start on their feet and say, listen, this is not the way. Because every chance at all, there's a little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Right. Artists have to really chance on every little opportunity that they have to, to back up their game. So yeah, you're right about it. It's mostly with Ghanaian artists, this arrogance and pride, just because of the Ghanaian, Yeah.
That's right. All right. We'll go back and forth, because I'm trying to let our conversation be based on your new album and then your music career and all that has got to do with it. Back to the album, how many tracks do you have on it?
I have 20 songs.
Jeez, I wanted it to come from, because when I saw it, I didn't actually believe it. Trust me.
Yeah,
it's 20.
How do you do that, if I may ask?
You know, honestly speaking, I think this first time in history. I don't even know about any other artist though, but I think I want to, I want to be number one in everything, just like my album title, and I don't want, and if you check through my album, we were supposed to even release 2 projects, the one and Jupitar Rising, which is 20 songs on each album, which features international artists, and then the one with local ones. Because believe you me, all this while that I've been on the follow, I've been on the hype, and then I've been off the scene, I record like a day, I can even record like 10 songs at a go. So you can imagine my archives, you can imagine my profile, or you can imagine the amount of songs that I have with me that if I don't release, it might go waste. We traveled to US, the record label brought me here, gave me all the necessary, things that I needed. And then I realized that the sound here is way different from what we have back home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I realized our production is extremely poor, comparing it to the ones that they have here. And even the Nigerians are trying. Now, I was like, hold on. My sound is way different from this. How can I get a similar sound?
That's right.
The ones that they are playing here, just like the Nigerian ones, So with the thousands of songs that I've recorded, I have to re-record most of them here and take some of them, the vocals, and use a different, app to program the beats and all of that, So bringing out this album, it wasn't like something that I have so many songs, so I just, push it up. It is something that I feel like I've left the fans hanging for a very long time, and I have to feed and overfeed them. So when they get fed, they start to be motivated, and they start to realize, okay, so this is the reason why he was away for a very long time. They're actually lucky. I should have even done it 100 songs on the album,
Jeez.
And all the songs are super massive. I can boldly attest to that. Yeah, it's super massive. Yeah. Because
can I just probe him there on this one? Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Could you?
So, Jupiter, how did you arrive at the list of 20?
Okay,
so based on what you just said, basically we have about 1,000 songs. So how do you narrow down to 20?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's some of the songs that I have there in my archives. If I don't release them, I think it might go waste. And I have like beautiful songs. And comparing the sound here and the international market to the ones that I've already recorded back home, I realize there's a big difference. And now, if you are working with a label and they have all these the necessities in place, that sound have to go through certain channels, have to go through proper mixing and then mastering before it comes out. I wasn't the only person in decision making on selecting the songs though, So we sat down as a team, and we have some couple of DJs too as well, and top critics when it comes to sound. And they were like, okay, select this. Okay, this one should be part. This one should be part. We did not realize what we were doing until we start to read the selected songs, and we realized it's even like 20 something. So we have to cut it down to 20, and all these 20 songs, when you listen to it, it's very relatable. You know what I'm saying? You listen to one song and then connects you to the another one, and that's the whole picture,
Okay. Can I also touch on that a little bit, please?
All right, Bijo, go ahead.
Yeah, Jupitar. In regards to the album, I love the album so much.
Thanks.
It's like the tracks on there too. It looks like you've released videos for lots of videos as well.
I'm releasing 20 videos, Big Joe. Trust me.
So I'm wondering, like, about 20 songs. Why didn't you decide on maybe doing 2 albums with it, or was it not your decision? Was it the management or something that made that decision for you?
Yes, definitely. It was a teamwork. The artist will always, be the topmost, decider, if I should put it that way. But I think with management, that is why they comes in. We need to delegate certain, things for them. A couple of people should say, because we had a whole lot of team. We have one of the top labels here too as well. 300, which we had them as our distribution. For this project. They also came through, listened to the songs, and they selected the ones that think, will qualify for album. not only focusing on Ghana, but the world at large. So 20 songs, it wasn't a deliberate move, honestly speaking. We were just, enjoying the song. Okay, this one should be part. Okay, this one should be part. Now, afterwards, we sat down and we were like, okay, so how many songs do we have? And it was even like 30-something songs.
Wow.
Yes. Now, the whole thing is, if we don't release certain songs now, because music is dynamic. As we grow, the sound changes. If we don't release certain songs now, you'll realize that it will be archaic. It will no longer be something that people will appreciate. So some of the songs have to, be merged up and then, quickly come out so that I'll have space to do extra things. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's
okay.
That's it.
Sorry,
no worries. I mean, we're having a conversation. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure it's always a conversation. We just it's not an interview. Never will Spotlight be an interview. Yeah. So, as you said, quite a lot has gone into the new album.
Yes.
And I also understand that Brainy Beats was also quite key in the. So apart from Fantasy, and okay, I've just mentioned Brainy Beats. Yeah. Which other people do you think contributed, massively to this album as well? Yeah.
I have a group of team that consists of about, like, if I'm not exaggerating, almost like about 50 people, and everybody plays a major role. This is like a big record label, and you can imagine having even the likes of Shatta on that label. It consists of a lot of works. I'm saying people bringing a different personality all together for one company to manage. So we need so many people around. Well, I have, and in that group, just like how we have the Black Star DJ, they have 2 sets of group that they are DJs. One set is African Americans, and the other set are like the Asians and how do you call it, the Spanish people, and the CEO himself, which is Leslie, and then Femi, which is also my manager. And then a couple of our distributing company, which is 300. 300 has a Mega D Stallion. It has a Young Tag. It has there may be a whole lot of artists on it. So they were also around, and then we made that selection. So it didn't come out of even in my team, but outside people was also involved so that we can have a perfect, album out.
No worries. Next time, he invites the Black Star DJs team as
well. No. My next album, I will send the email, make people select
that's good.
I want to be controversial a little bit. Let me be a bit controversial because with that question you asked Jupitar about the sound, like the quality of the sound here, and you compared Nigerian and Ghanaian music.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell, are you trying to say Nigerian sound is much better than Ghanaian music? Like their sound is much better and like more quality than us? You think?
Because I'm realistic and specific, I can fearlessly say, with all due respect, in all honesty, without disrespecting anybody's sound, I think we all know. You guys know, I know, I know, the world know that when you put a Nigerian sound down, not disrespect to any producer in Ghana, no two ways about it. When you put the Nigerian sound down and a Ghanaian sound down, you can see big difference in it. Do you know why? Now, we are too certain to maybe, okay, fine, let's say this is our standard of music, and it's acceptable by our people. We are okay. We are content with that. But Nigerian artists move from Nigeria. They go to South Africa. Some of them are even here. And believe you me, Wizkid is in Ghana recording album. When he's done with the album, he won't mix it there. He will take it to maybe America or South Africa, somewhere. And they will have mixing. Music is broad. Music is literally broad. We have a producer. We have sound engineer. We have DJ. We have performing artists. We have songwriter. One person can do it all. So once you have the producer who can produce a nice beat to you, you have to take it to the next level, which is mixing and mastering. So as far as I'm concerned, because I'm a Ghanaian artist too. So if I say anything negative, just to tarnish the image of Ghanaian artists, then I'm tarnishing my image. But I'm looking for the betterment of we Ghanaian artists and the betterment for the Ghanaian music industry. Ghanaian sound sometimes are very poor, and they know themselves. Now I think we are trying to bit by bit, grow. I can see, I see Sarkodie in London. I see, a couple of people out there trying to, shape their sound properly. So bit by bit, I think we will definitely get there.
Sure, we will definitely, most definitely get there. Wow. Let me quickly just jump onto one or two messages coming from Facebook. I've got this one from Jupitar but Flexible. It says, I think this man was created differently. Too much talent. That's right.
That's my son.
Is also saying Adigenra, CD, I see you. Salasi is on there as well. We've got a whole lot of people on Facebook watching and feeling the conversation. CD says, Dev, dude has been working for you to have 1,000 tracks down your archives. Come on, a lot of work has gone into it. Yeah. And all right, let me say big ups to you, DJ Soul to Soul. I see you. Yeah, he's also enjoying, and he said that's world record, isn't it? Because he's not seen anybody doing 20 songs on an album. It's never happened before.
And I challenge whoever. I challenge whoever, don't agree with me to listen to the album and tell me which one song they don't like.
Wow.
I
think we need to put this to Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah. You know what, Jupiter? Seriously. So why do you think that we don't have that production capacity in Ghana? Because it's not as if the equipments are not there. I also know quite a very, excellent sound engineers. Why is it that we don't really have? Is it the time? What is it? What is the problem?
Because Ghanaians quickly forget and they don't revisit the past. Past in the sense that, it's true, we have to move forward in life, but sometimes you pick a little element from the past and then you better it off. We have Zab Mallet in Ghana.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We have Zab Mallet. You have, what's the name of this guy? A couple of them that are very good. But tell me how many Ghanaian artists. Tell me how many Ghanaian artists that are even working with Zab Mallet now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if it is the way forward that we want now, then a lot more needs to be invested in it. And I think it's high time. I have to speak for the producers too. It's high time we Ghanaians do have to take some of the producers also serious to sort them out, because it's another sort of motivation to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, to sort them out so that they will also be at that convenient, that sound mind to also put in West. Because if a Ghanaian producer is not being paid, I don't think they would love to enhance and even try to elevate or upgrade their creativity. When someone is being paid, it's a motivation. It's a motivation at the same time upliftment. Because if I'm a sound engineer and you use me for your record and you paid me, I would love to upgrade. So I'll just go for classes, or I'll just go travel somewhere with the little that I have to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? So the boy, oh, thank you, and stuff like that. Also, it's a factor. It's a factor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the money is not in the industry, but we can help each other. I don't think artists, musicians should be too big to have a lot of money than the producer. Personally, Benny will tell you, I believe in 50-50, irrespective of whatever work that you put in. This one is that. Let's share 50. Everybody should be equal. Equity is what is gonna take us out there. And hey, trust me, I've seen artists like Davido and stuff, Whiskey and stuff, traveling with the whole squad out there, and then they will be buying them Rolex, sorting their cars out and all of that. When you do this to them, they will also feel, motivated. And these people will come back to our country and be stealing our, our vibe, sorry to use the word steal, but they'll be tapping into our sound, getting our producers and spoiling them, so that they will get the element from Ghana, take it outside there, polish them properly, and present it to us. You know what I'm saying? So it works hand in hand.
Most definitely works hand in hand.
That's a great answer.
I see you on Facebook. Big ups to you. Says Jupitar, more fire. I mean, people are really enjoying the show, and the show is really going well on Facebook as well. Nice. Well, I was just going to ask this question before Big Joe and came in. Now that we know you're working with a very huge team back in Ghana and in the United States, is it right for someone to say, ask that what markets exactly are you trying to tap into with the kind of music that you do?
Okay, so you know, music is has no boundary. You know, irrespective of the sound, it can pick, and then you know, gum gum style. What is that? I don't even understand what that means. You know what I'm saying? But
All the way from Korea.
exactly. Now, believe you me, is he an artist this is quite off. I mean, I'll definitely it's coming back to the
No
answer.
problem.
Is he an artist like Patapa?
Yes,
No, it's
you
fun.
can.
No, it's
It's true. You're right. You're right.
I know. Aside from it's funny or comedy, comic character.
Yeah.
This guy was able to penetrate the world with a song, which is one corner. Production is poor, all right, but the boy was able to penetrate the whole universe with this one corner song. Do you know if Patapa has proper team or Ghanaian rally behind it properly? Like right now, Patapa be like Jay-Z for Ghana.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
So on that, based on what I've just said right now, I think I don't do my music targeting one particular country like Ghana. Let's say I'm a Ghanaian, so I'm doing song for Ghana. No. I bring out proper melodies. I try to be as dynamic as possible, because when you check on my album, I even have like a dual song on it that, you know, I'm speaking the any into. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds really perfect. Like, you're gonna love it. So I don't really limit myself. Way back, I used to, you know, settle on one genre and, you know, be saying this and that. While the world is moving at a very fast pace, and we musicians and the melody and the sound is being like it's changing every single time. Now Nigerians are doing, how do you call it, South African sound. You know,
I'm a piano.
like they are doing that South African music. You can hear it from the instrumentation. You know, so we have to quickly step up as musicians. We shouldn't, you know, categorize ourselves as Ghanaian musicians. The other time they were having a show on the TV, and then they were saying we've lost our ways. No, it's not about losing our ways. It's how dynamic you can be to be able to catch up. You know what I mean? And this is music. You know what I mean? Once Patapas one corner can penetrate through, everything can go through. You know what I mean? So I do the music without having a proper, you know, target. Like, okay, I'm targeting America or I'm targeting Africa. I'm doing the music for the world. Whichever one that hits, no. Because now if I go on live, guess what? I get so many Pakistan people. You know, Pakistan, people out there enjoying my stuff.
Sorry, Asante, let me follow up with this, with your question. Jupitar, you've mentioned like some actually say that you made example like Patapa. I love Patapa. He's one of my favorite artists in Ghana. But in a way, you know, like people accuse Ghanaians of not making serious music, like the jokes. I'm saying jokes not those songs. Sometimes we have to make serious because Nigerians don't do those kind of similar songs. Like you don't see artists in Nigerians doing. All of them are proper serious artists where they do really good music and stuff. So when you say that, don't you think Ghanaians should actually do like serious, take it more seriously and put it, because at the end of the day, you have to conquer Ghana first. You see, you have to set up like you have to set up your like some kind of a fan base in Ghana before they can take you seriously. If your people cannot even take you seriously, how are the world going to take you? How are they going to take you seriously?
This is such an excellent question. Now, the problem, the solution to this problem is, first of all, our industry is not properly structured. You know, we don't have the means to create proper sound that can actually penetrate through, irrespective of whatever the person is saying, when the sound is solid. Now, check this out. No disrespect to Olamide or this new artist. You know, Nigerians do that. They are now producing some song like Obeda tell me inside out.
Yeah.
Do you know why you love that song? Because of the production. The only thing Patapa is lacking here now, irrespective of the comic rap that he does and all of that, no, the only thing is lacking right there is the production. The production is not solid, so therefore the product or the whatsoever has been termed as joke music. No, it's the production. If that same lyrics was recited by that, is it Naira Marley or whichever his name is? Yeah. With heavy instrumentation. Believe you me, we'll be playing this song without saying it's a joke music. So therefore, me, as far as I'm concerned, we have songs for. I used to be one person that really criticized people when they start to write certain type of lyrics and then just to play about it. And Ghana, if you are not funny or you don't do, people won't give you attention. You know what I'm saying? So Patapaa decided to dress like Kakalika. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to live with strategy. Yeah, to dress like Kakalika with his one corner, come and do kokoliko, because people will laugh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's not his fault. If the proper team is rallying behind him, trust me, Anka, by now, some of the things that the other time I heard one of his songs, Chains, that but that's the same thing the Nigerians are doing, back with heavy instrumentation.
That's
what
right.
I mean? So music is music. Everybody can feel free to, explore,
Yeah, but there's a follow-up question to what I just asked you about the market targeting. I've got this one from DJ Quex. He wants to know, making music for the world sounds good. But sometimes it boils down to where you want to spend your marketing dollars, because nobody has the budget for all over the world. So he's asking, which is your priority region as to the kind of music, because we're going to come down to the type of music that you do and how it can sell with all the ideas. But then what is your type of your priority region when it comes to the music that you do?
Great question. Which was the name of DJ Quest, right?
DJ Quest, yeah. That's the founder of Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Oh, Bosu, respect. Now, this is the thing. Let's take because I love to give my answers with examples so that I will have I'll give a proper explanation. Let's take an artist like Shatta Wale, Bandana from Ghana, and they will be doing "This Is to My Mama." Shatta doing reggae, serious raga. Shatta, serious. He's a serious reggae and dancehall artist. Now, after 10 years of people trying to ignore whatever that he's doing, which is the reggae and dancehall, because even in my country, when you have locks, when you have this thing, when you have locks, you can't even go to church. But here, I saw so many pastors with locks and earrings and all of that preaching the gospel.
Man with locks.
Yeah, exactly. So where we are coming from, if you don't adjust to what is going on, you'll be left out. Which is the major key. For you to even get the attention of the people, you have to quickly adjust. You can't be in a fitting shop and wearing white and think that oil won't get into your dress. You know what I'm saying? Shatta realized that, listen, all this reggae and dance, all this, that thing is not helping. What is he supposed to do? He quickly has to jump into what is current. Now look at Shatta Wale now. So for me, if Shatta should say, no, he's still going to relax and pay attention on the reggae dancehall thing, trust me, like by now, Shatta would be Shatta now. The likes of Sarkodie and all of that. Sarkodie is a dope rapper. Now Sarkodie's album that he released, I think the Mary, he was singing, so I think artists, we shouldn't limit ourselves to a particular market or a particular genre. We have to be musicians, and that's one thing that is killing Ghanaians. We all want to say, oh, Ghana music is high life, so we have to be doing high life or hip life. No, we have to be able to explore. We shouldn't limit ourselves. We shouldn't limit ourselves. Provided we have good melodies and we have good content, let's just feel free and flow. Anybody can do anything that he likes, and we are just all looking for a win-win-win-win for Ghana. So me personally, I won't really emphasize on sticking to one genre or putting myself in a particular situation where I wish I can do this, and because of this I can't do that. Recently in the Ghana Music Awards, I realized they've nominated Adina as reggae dancehall song. So you know what I'm saying? So should Adina also do that Afrobeat and high life? No, let's explore.
Sorry let me jump in on that, please. Because I know today we are really interrupting you a bit, but it's very interesting.
Every day's got its own way of doing things.
Jupitar, you know what? I really love your answer, but at the same time, I just wanted to let's put this to you, like people, like the mindset of mindset of like going global has gone into so many upcoming musicians in Ghana to the fact that it's like they don't really concentrate that they don't tap in Ghanaian market itself, which is the high life or the authentic Ghanaian music. I would say, as a musician, wouldn't it be clever to actually conquer your local, your Ghanaian, where you are from? Like, imagine playing shows in Tamale, what's it called, Upper East region. Like, you don't even have to travel, or you don't have to hit other markets or something like that.
I think you are being very patriotic, which is very good. You know what I mean? And it is kind of affiliated with the Black Star thing that you have. I mean, it's good, but like I said, Charlie, people get family. You know what I'm saying? And and the very honest truth is, I don't want to say Ghana music don't pay, but the foundation was misled at a point in time. Shout out to Osibisa. Osibisa was doing, proper, singing, and even look at the likes of Osibisa. Look at the kind of songs that they are doing. You can't just categorize Osibisa as high life artists. Look at some of the songs that they do. It is different, and most of their songs are even in English that people can really understand. So for me personally, I think the foundation wasn't strong enough, because at the end of the day, even Kojuanchi and Daddy Lumba, they don't have songs together. You know what I'm saying? One of the topmost. I mean, we are talking about the foundation of high life songs in Ghana. The two of them, they don't even have songs together. So the foundation is broken. Tell me one song from one collaboration from Daddy Lumba and Kojuanchi that can actually also pave the way, because everything that we are doing here is spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, even all of them, if you see, when the unity is like, when we are unified enough, it generates some sort of spirit and some strength into the next generation. So when we are lacking all those things, we are not to be blamed, because at the end of the day, as we wake up, the technology keep advancing. We now have a phone that we can do interview. I can watch on my phone, watch and realize that, hey, look, listen, 50 Cent is doing these kind of things, and is he's heating up, making all these millions and stuff like that. I can also equally do that. Why should I concentrate on something that there is no unity in it? And Ghanaian artists will always work with each other, irrespective of whatsoever. There are some sort of hatred, and for me, I think it's from the foundation, which has to be corrected first. So with playing shows in Tamale and all of that, of course, we can never deny being a Ghanaian, but the way forward is what's more important. The way forward is what's really, really, really important. And listen, when I win here, for instance, if I've been nominated into Grammys and I win Grammy, whether it was through the dancehall artist on my album, or the dancehall song on my album, or high life song on my album, it's still Ghana. Black Star forever. You know what I mean?
That's good. Let me just quickly pause before I bring this man in. So if Selassie, you're ready for me, let's go for a quick commercial break. And then when we come back, I'm going to do the honors to give the platform one of the finest gentlemen, the man himself. He's now ready. So,
over 200 of your favorite top Ghanaian DJs across the world coming together to create the largest online Ghana music platform.
This is how we do each and every time of Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Although I love you for my heart, I'm gonna lie, I want you for my heart. And then you raise show.
Black Star DJs. All your top Ghanaian DJs worldwide.
That's right, shut down the background.
Ghana songs for worldwide. Let's go.
Follow the Black Star DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. Black Star DJs worldwide. Or visit our website now to book top Ghanaian DJs for your next events. Anywhere in the world. At www.blackstardjs.com. Let's go, Ghana.
We're definitely going up the hill,
Most
Ghana.
definitely.
All right. I was going after the commercial. We're just going to change the topic a little bit. But
Yeah.
once my big man is here,
Mm.
I know he has one or two to ask you. So I'll give the platform to Kweku. Let's go.
What's my Jupiter? I salute you.
Boss, before you talk, trust me, this platform, I swear, you go. God bless you. That's all I can say. We need it. We need it, and for you to be able to gather all these, this top men, these top DJs, and you guys are doing this. Trust me, I know my country will be proud watching this. Honestly, So we are very privileged. May God bless you. Give you more strength to do more for us.
Oh man, thank you, man.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
Trust me. You just blew our heads. All of us. Our head big spot. But no, thank you. I really feel like your global mindset, right? I think this is what Ghana needs right now. You're open-minded about approaches to doing music, right? My question is this: when you look at the names that you mentioned, let's say Patapaa.
Yeah.
Patapaa music went global, but I don't think he himself had in mind when he launched the music that he's going to, this album, I'm going to market it global. He just launched it in Ghana. Everybody liked it. Ghanaians liked it. And then it became big, right?
Yeah.
A lot of music, the evolution of how it becomes global is they have a base, like Joe said. The base really, really loves it. They start sharing it, and organically, they get much bigger, even including the thing. Even like someone like Burna Boy. Burna Boy was doing his thing for a long time. People loved his music and respected his music, but Burna Boy wasn't that big. But then when he got a record label, a big record label to sign him on, he was able to now tap into a different market. So my question to you is this: it's very clear to me that there's two different methods, right? In the Patapaa model, he just did his thing with a small budget, launched in Ghana. People liked the music. Ghana supported it, and then he took it global. In the Burna Boy situation,
he just used Patapaa take pass.
Exactly, right? And with Burna Boy situation, it wasn't the music that took him global. It was the record. I personally believe it was the record label that took him global.
Yes.
Right. So it either can work and both combined can work, right? And that's why I was asking the question behind the scenes. Like, for you, what do you think is your model? Do you think it will make sense to blow up in Ghana and Ghana take you global, or do you think signing to an international record label is the way that you can get global?
Well, personally for me, I think I've served Ghana. I'm not going to say I've served them enough, but I believe a journey with million steps definitely starts with a step, and I've taken that step as a Ghanaian artist, honoring them and then, giving them a Ghanaian sound. Even aside from that, Jupitar was known to do this dancehall thing. What I'm trying to say is I've served them, and it is at the peak point of my career for me that I feel like I don't want to be content to be a typical Ghanaian artist that, has fans all over in Ghana, and then people will be saying, Jupitar, and then my head will swell me and I will just be in Ghana. Because believe you me, even you can hardly see artists in Ghana saying, okay, I'm traveling. If not for this corona that locked most of the artists abroad, like you will hardly see Ghanaian artists in Ghana saying, okay, they are moving from Ghana, outside Ghana, to have a proper production, to serve their country, and also get plugs. That as a Ghanaian, he's taking his sound as a Ghanaian artist and as a Ghanaian, taking it to the next level, so that people will acknowledge him from, like, let's say, like maybe the Grammys, and then what's so not, and they also be big equally as the Nigerians. Because boss, you see, the Nigerians are doing it, and we have to learn from it. We have to put pride aside as Ghanaians, and we have to find the ways and means. What do they do? What are the things that they put in place? What are some of the measures that they put in place that now Wizkid is untouchable? Davido, artist A was there before Davido, but now Davido is untouchable. Patoranking was a very good friend of mine, in Ghana way back. He left to Nigeria and then also signed up quickly, polished up, and he's untouchable. Just like Burna Boy comes to Ghana, just like he said, and he hardly gets 15 people to attend to his concert. But now Burna Boy is a Grammy-winning artist, you know, and now that is why I'm even trying to put this in this right direction. An artist like Patapaa, let's compare him and Burna Boy. Patapaa had the opportunity to become world or globally known artist, whether with the comedy or whatsoever. Ghanaians might be seeing him to be a comic artist with the one corner thing, laughing at him and his appearance and all of that. But if a record label was able to grab that boy from Ghana and it's like, okay, no, this is what you can do. Okay, put him here, give him a proper, you know, production, proper sounding, quality sound to back him up. Patapaa will be untouchable, and he might even be the first person to win Grammy. So I'm not focusing on Ghana artists trying to have that Ghana mentality to be, okay, you know, I'm doing it for Ghana and I'll do it for Ghana and I'll be in Ghana and that's it. I just want to upgrade. You know, I don't want to look back. You know, I don't want to look at past glory. I want to further my career to a point where now I can be matching with these top artists. You know what I'm saying? Shatta now is in Miami with me. And one thing what Shatta told me when he came was like, listen, Shatta posted on Twitter that he's going off social media for a very long time and he will be back. This is upgrade. This is maturity. Who currently nobody is big in than Shatta in Ghana. Shatta has the mass. He has the street credibility and everything. He can insist to be in Ghana and he's still untouchable because the people love him regardless. And his fans are diehard fans. They'll do anything for him. He left them, came to Miami. We were sitting there like, Jupitar, you know what? Give me 2 years. I'm coming as an underground artist here in this country and I'll make it. I was like, what? So what am I doing? So I think in every point in our life as Ghanaian artists, our problem is we are too content, boss. We are too content.
But so let me follow up real quick on that. So a lot of the time, you know, it's not about, I don't think the question is about doing music for Ghana, right? It's about having a base. Because the risk with not having a base when you go into the wilderness, which is the rest of the world, right? So not having the base is that you don't have a strong foundation yet. Right. So when we say Ghana, we're not saying just doing music for Ghana, but using Ghana as your base to catapult yourself into the rest of the world. Right.
Yes.
And that's the model that you know, that has been the music model everywhere in the world. Right. Everybody came up from some neighborhood, some, you know, state, some, you know, that was popular, and then they were able to catapult themselves from that camp.
Yes.
Let's look at the reverse example. Davido. Before Davido was big before he signed to Sony, and when he got onto Sony, Sony tried to get him too fast into the rest of the world. And so Davido was making music, doing collaborations with international artists, and it didn't work. It didn't work until Davido came back to Nigeria. You know, sort of renegotiated his deal so that he has some control. That's when he released If, and then he released Fall, and then he started coming back again. So there's and talking about that is he realized that, look, I need my base again to lift myself up, and then it was through that I was able to move to the rest of the world very fast. So don't you think there's a risk with ignoring your base and trying to move too fast into the wilderness, so to speak?
This excellent. You know, in life without risk is just like a body without soul. You know what I mean? Like you'll be at stagnant, and then you won't realize what the world can offer. You know what I mean? Davido, no two ways about it, can do without Sony. Because Davido's dad is rich. Davido himself, the OBO is a record label that can compete with Sony because they have everything is money as far as I'm concerned, and plugs. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I will move from Ghana and be here, and I was like, no, listen, I have to see myself as a different artist, and I have to see myself as a new artist to be able to emerge, to be able to enter into certain kind of, whatsoever, and then also rebuild myself, rebrand myself, and come out strong, is because I feel like every artist at a point in their life needs a plug. You can't get them. And one thing that Ghanaian artists normally do is they want to be everything. Like, you know, you call artists, you call someone, and the artist is behind telling them, oh, tell him you charge 3,000, tell him you charge 4,000, tell him you charge this. Like, you know, no, honestly. And so there is some sort of mismanagement, you know, there is nobody behind the artist. You will see big artists, oh, big artists. I don't want to mention it. You see a whole big artist, but I'm telling you, he himself is the manager. He himself is the PR. He himself is whatsoever. And when
that's the final decision.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying. So we don't have like a proper body that will govern, that will guide, that will have that forecast. You know, manage your activities to push you to certain level that you will not only be acknowledged as Ghanaian artist. You know, Burna Boy, obviously we all know Burna Boy was a serious ragga artist. Burna Boy is a dancehall artist. You know, but then he left out there, learned a different sound. He took the fella thing, that fella sounding, took it up there, tried to modernize it a little bit, and then he had the plugs around him. Was what the only different thing that Burna Boy is doing then and now is his locks. Aside from that, nothing else. He has proper team that are pushing his words. They have this song is here. Play this thing at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Everything has been plugged, and every artist wants, you know, need such thing. I know so many people have approached these Ghanaian artists, but they are thinking of the little that the record label will get from them. So yeah. Exactly. They are thinking about the little that the record label will get from them. So they are holding back. You know what I'm saying? And for even an artist like Shatta to say that to me, that listen, I want to come as a new artist here. I want to see what is on the ground and take Ghana music further. I think it is a good move and a good step. Because listen, if Nigerian wins, Ghanaians are very sometimes bitter back home saying, what are we doing? We the artists, look at how the Nigerians are winning. Look at what we are there, Sarkodie this, Shatta that, Samini this, and back and forth. One person have to make the difference, you know what I'm saying? And for me personally, I don't think, you know, I as an artist, I will sit back and try to be at a stable position where, you know, I can actually make moves and you know, also make my country proud. And obviously, talent also do count. You know, that's why I'm saying music is dynamic. We can't really stick to one particular place, provided you have the plugs, express yourself, let your management do the work, and you know, at the end, we all win as Ghanaians.
That's true. Definitely, the Ghana flag raised high.
Yeah.
Wow. I've got lots and lots of comments coming on Facebook, and I tell you, people are really, really enjoying this conversation that we're having today. Let me say big up to you, Efo Kwame Edem, CD, and I see you, DJ Flipper, DJ Soul to Soul. Hey, the big man himself, Prince Paul, is here as well. And a host of others. Hey, Goldie Yaya, this girl loves music so much that anywhere there's music, she's there. Wale Moja GH, I see you. Hello. You know what? I'm really enjoying the conversation. Yeah, so I'll come back to the questions that is coming on Facebook, but I think I still need to ask you this for us to move away a little bit, but we'll still come back. Yeah. So the angle I want us to go is the way you do your music. I have followed you keenly, and when I listen to the lyrical content that you bring out there, I think I can personally say you're one of the artists that when he's doing a song and he's going like, hey, I'm doing patois, we're going all the way from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
Daniel B. Jibu, sometimes we feel like we will hear some but it doesn't happen. What is the mentality behind that trend that you're trying to create?
Look, like I can be, you know, DJ Kujo, you know, as we grow, we learn. You know, I wouldn't say I'm a perfect person or I'm a perfect artist, you know, but I have a perfect talent that can really be polished, you know, and set into a space where can match any other, you know, artist as far as music is concerned. You know, growing up, I was really, really extremely attached into reggae and dancehall. And that has to do with me, my dad, you know, being a fanatic of reggae and dancehall music. So I grew up listening to all those things, you know. And then when I grew up to, you know, I had these Rasta friends, and I have some couple of Jamaican cousins that I'll be on the phone with them, speaking 247, you know, this patois thing back and forth, you know what I mean? So it wasn't my fault, my fault at that time. So I was just, you know, trying to do what I have adapted or what I've impacted in me, you know what I mean? And I was just trying to express it, you know, and I grew up to realize that, listen, in this world, sounds change, you know, even how people talk right now, you know, I mean, even the London accent now, when you mix it with a patois or Jamaican speaking a London accent, you realize that it's different, you know, sound change. A whole America is now doing drill music, which is the London grind, you know, sound, you know, so you realize that, listen, if you don't join what is going on with your own, in your own way, with your own style, I mean, it doesn't change you being an artist anyways, you know, with your own, in your own way, with your own style, joining and fitting yourself into what is current, you will be left behind, you know, and that is what is actually pulling back so many. Shouts to the shouts to Shatta, you know, Samini, I mean, all those people, it was, they make sure that when a new face is being introduced, they get, I mean, they jump on it so that they'll be part of it. You know what I mean? So with the gun thing, not that I was ignoring the gun or whatsoever, but at that time I was too much Rasta, Jamaica, you know, reggae was so not, you know. That's why this my new this very album that I dropped, you will hear most of the songs in Tree. The honest truth is I can't even sing in Tree, you know. My Tree is very weird. Yeah, in Tree you know, but I try as much as possible to even polish it a little bit to bring something out. So this is a new me. I've learned my lesson, you know. I'm up to the time now, and trust me, very soon I'm Kadani this very soon.
Just a quick follow up on this question. So Jupitar, can you please educate us, because I think we had this debate amongst ourselves in our weekly meeting, Black Star DJs weekly meeting. Please educate us on how a song is identified as a dancehall music. Can you please just clarify for us, if possible?
You just jumped the gun out of my. Anyway, let's go. I know we're going to still get there, but yeah.
Well, lately, honestly speaking, categorizing a song, you know, has nothing to do with a particular artist, you know, because just like even in our current VGMA, where I can see most of these high life artists, you know, getting nominated as reggae artists and vice versa. And also, you know, I think Stonebwoy had a nomination for best high life artist with the this highlight song of his?
Sorry, which artist?
Stonebwoy did this highlight song.
Soba.
So now you cannot categorize a song by a person who maybe is known to do this particular genre. It has to be with the sound and instrumentation. And believe you me, I'm now even going to find it very difficult to tell you that, okay, this song is categorized as this particular genre, because even dancehall songs are being, you know, expressed on trap music, you know, on trap. So that is why I mean, when I'm being asked such question, I say, I tell them it has to be with the flow and the melody. You know, it has nothing to do with the sound anymore. The sound plays 50% part, but now people, dancehall artists in Jamaica now, even they don't even do the like the bum 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 bum. They don't do it anymore. Yeah, you see the dancehall on hip hop beat, you know, on the hip hop beat. So I mean, that's the world we are going in now. We are in the pop world now, and if you don't get yourself into it, that's what I was telling you. You know, you'll be left out. So for now, I won't talk much about the instrumentation being categorized as a proper at a particular genre. But then I would say is the melodies and sound. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then back to you. Yes.
All right. Thank you. Well, that's great to know, because we were having this conversation, as Bijo Riley said, and we were trying to figure out the you know, this dancehall artist title has been fought for by so many artists.
You know, I was part of
Everybody
it.
is fighting. Yeah.
I was part of it.
I know. At the point, I saw something and I was like, okay, you see yourself to be the one of the good guys who do patois, and therefore you, if that thing is accorded to you, it's on there. Now let me use your godfather Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
Also claims the dancehall title.
Yeah.
At one point, you see him as the big artist in Ghana, and I was like, oh, so this big man that you're talking about is still fighting the same title you are claiming with you.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
why do you differentiate between that?
Okay, well, I mean, respect is given due to, I mean, whoever deserves it. You know what I'm saying? And respect, I believe, is reciprocal too. You know what I mean? Me and Shatta, we've been like a brother and a big brother since. This was one thing that people don't know. You know, even before the comments of our career, we've known each other for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? And there is no way. Me, one thing about me is I respect authority. Those who were there before me, like the likes of Samini, Shatta. I mean, in my side, the likes of Samini, Shatta, and a couple of them. You know, I give proper respect to them. I can't touch them, you know, because I feel like it is one way or the other, you know, pulling me back and then pulling my blessings. Because even in Nigeria, Two-Face, Whiskey sees Two-Face and then he bows. You know what I mean? So I try as much as possible to stay in that. But people sometimes also misquote me. When I say, oh, I'm the best dancehall artist, I'm not trying to belittle or look down on any dancehall artist. Because at the end of the day, you know, you also have to see yourself as the best. You know what I mean? Now, me acknowledging Shatta as king, as maybe Dada or whatsoever, is because of his achievement, and it's because of what he has been doing, and because Shatta is one artist that I don't know if we are going to have the similar artists in Ghana again. What he has done can never be measured to anything. I'm telling you, as an artist, you know, people might keep it inside them, but the honest truth is there's never been the like of Shatta artists, never ever in our music industry. And even the big ones in Ghana, like the Nanan Pedus and stuff, were saying like in their time, if they had a character like Shatta Wale, like they won't be cheated on. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So one person have to really make a move for the next to follow. So I acknowledge him with that, and I give him that respect. You know what I'm saying? And when we start to do that, we start to appreciate our own. We start to acknowledge people who has really fought blood and sweat to make our music, you know, very now, you know, now he's paying, because Shatta was the one who even introduced all this big sum of money into our industry. You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Now he's become very attractive.
Yeah. So he paved the way for us, and this is some of the things that we need in our music industry to grow. Because then yes, but
I know where you're coming from. Oh yeah. See, I check baby. Oh, that's good. That's fantastic to know. Well, we're literally going at a very fast pace. I believe that at almost an hour and a half that we spent on this call, it's been very educative, and I mean everybody who is listening to us is really enjoying the conversation. Well, good. You want to say something?
I wanted to jump in here with this dancehall conversation. So another thing that we'll be debating on, you know, clearly dancehall has been the hot topic for us this week.
Yeah.
So
before you even ask your question, I just want our viewers and everybody to know that as Black Star DJs, it's not just about playing music. We also have conversation. We do critical conversation. Sometimes we fight about music, and it's like
fight behind the scenes all the
benefit over the music. But you know, it's for the love of the game. Trust me. It's for the love of the game. We want tomorrow when I see Jupitar and I'm talking to Jupitar, I can tell you that, oh, Jupitar, this and that and that and that. You know, for all that you have. Try this corner to let's see.
And you know, just to add to what you just said, you know, and that's why we do this show. This show is not a music show. This show is about conversation. Because a lot of the time when you're doing music, people don't realize the amount of genius and inspiration and all that really gets lost when you don't know the person, when you're not in the head of the person and the kind of process, the creative process they go through. If you really get to know some of that, you really respect and put the artist on a different level. You understand? So yes, this is really what this show is about. So Jupitar, so we've been talking about dancehall, and one of the things that come up, we're like, you know, it's you know, Joe asked the question about what makes dancehall dance. So I think where he was going with that is that, you know, Ghana, they say dancehall Ghana. Then we have the Jamaican dancehall. Then we have the London dancehall. Then we have the. So I have two questions coming out of that. My first question is this: the Ghana dancehall artists. Where do you guys acquire your patois from? Where do you acquire your patois from? Because that's one. Because you know there's a lot of debate. Hey, we're going to Jamaica. Well, we're going to Jamaica for how many years now? I know about Ghana back. So
that trust me, question. Don't be deceived. Maybe it's Gomwa Jamaica that they are talking about.
You know, and do you think that in Jamaica they will respect the Ghana dancehall style?
Okay, that's a good question. But before, you know, let me say something funny. Pono Biom was interviewed some time ago, and he was asked, no, he did a song, and it was like, "So patois and kind patois," and that thing actually.
And then patois is fish in Fanti language.
well, you know, I can hardly speak for other artists, you know, just to be at a peaceful, you know, position with them. But for myself, I think it's legit, no two ways about it. When I meet my Jamaican friends and I'm talking to them, sometimes they even ask me, yeah, like, where are you from? Are you born in Jamaica? And in Ghana, my first, I mean, with the comments of my career, people thought I wasn't even Ghanaian. You know what I'm saying? People will see me and they'll be chatting patois, you know, say, oh, I don't know if you say, hey, you are Ghanaian. Hey. You know, so that has been one of the things that people really acknowledge me with, and that has been my brand for a very long time, you know, just because I can exhibit it well. Now, with other people, I don't know, sometimes when they do this, Jamaicans call me on the phone and say, yeah, what the boy I say now, man? You know what I'm saying? They call me in and ask, yeah, what is this guy trying to say? And I've had a couple of phone calls from Jamaica, you know, DJs telling me like, yo, what is this guy trying to say? Now, if he said, and the other question is, do Jamaicans really respect us? Seriously. Because you know why? When they sit back, they find it so amusing. Like, how is this possible? Have you ever been to Jamaica? Because you know, you see, Shatta is now even, I think, trending most of the chat in Jamaica with his dancehall song. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's trending. And me particularly, even when I'm in London, sometimes I'm in, you know, Acting Town and most of these Jamaican places, you know, like I'm with them and all of that. They don't believe whether I'm a Ghanaian. They don't even want to accept the fact that I'm an African. Some of them think maybe I'm just playing with them. But then, you know, we have to connect the line straight, you know. But before they become Jamaicans, they were once Africans, you know what I'm saying? And these are the little ways we will be able to, you know, catch and, you know, connect to each other, you know what I'm saying? And even with the J trying to categorize it, that Ghana dancehall or London dancehall and all of that. I have a song on my album, When You Are Free, you can listen to it. It's called Crime Scene. When you listen to the song, I can bet you won't be able to categorize it as a dancehall song or maybe a grime, because it is fused, you know what I mean? So we are in the generation, we are at the era where music, categorizing music will be a little bit difficult because people are fusing stuff, you know, a little bit of R&B with jazz, a little bit of, you know, hip hop and jazz. And look at our Afro sound now. It's more influenced with this jazz stuff, you know what I'm saying? So the music is bit by bit becoming something that
they're emerging. All the genres are coming
they're emerging, and now the truth will come out very clean, and this is where Africans will win, because we are capable of doing certain things that people in Europe can do us, people in Jamaica can do us, people in whatsoever can do us, but we can do them and add ours to it. So you know, we're just expressing ourselves.
So let me follow up on that with not that particular, but with the accent piece, right? So I know you said you grew up listening to a lot of reggae music. Yeah. So how do you pick up on the accent? Because I mean, when we're talking about some of the artists in Ghana with authentic, you know, dancehall, patois accent. Like you're one of them. Like you really, like you're saying, the Jamaicans can't even tell the difference. So how do you pick it up and master it so well, even to the level where Jamaicans can tell the difference?
Well, that's how deep I was into this Rastafarian. Wake up in the morning, instead of me brushing my teeth, then I'll go and roll one row. I'll roll one and then start to listen. Start to listen to
you can this platform. Don't worry.
I feel myself. I feel myself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me trying. And you see, the thing is, I believe as every human, we are born. Yeah, we are born not to limit ourselves. Like we are boundless. We can't. If you channel your mind on one thing, I think it's possible. That is how powerful the human gene is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to do it, you can do it. Fortunately for me, I have most of these friends, most of family members, cousins and stuff like that from Jamaica that we are constantly on the phone having a conversation. Most of the time, when I say something that is wrong, they correct me and say, yo, that's not how we say it. This is how you say it quickly. And then I quickly adapt to it and then, now I'm flowing. So it has to do with, consistency and how well you've designed your mind on it to be able to acquire it. Probably it might also be divine, or maybe my father is not my father. Maybe my mother got pregnant with some Jamaican man where they can't give my mother. You might,
Nice one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. I've got some few comments and appreciations on Facebook. Nathan Oponjemfi said the truth is always one. Chris Rain, he said clap for yourself, Jupiter. Brilliant submission. They join. DJ Flipper wants me to ask you if you've been part of any dancehall competition that was happening in Labadi. I don't know about that one, but he wants me to ask if you were part of it. And I've got this one from Godi Yaya. I say thank you for everything that you've educated us on. Nathan upon comes again. Say Jupiter is very talented and sensible. So two for you over there.
Mr. Real.
That's so faster. Hey, your post the go high today.
I want break record.
No, definitely you're breaking the record. You're breaking it and breaking it even live on Black Star DJs. We've got almost about 144 comments. I can't even read all, trust me. I can't even read all. Yeah. Anyway, Bernard Kakari says, apart from badness, I haven't heard. Oh, the comments are just coming, so it's just flipping. I haven't listened to most of the album yet. Going back, what inspires me? What inspired you from writing Enemies? He wants to know what really inspired you from writing the song Enemies.
Enemies, I would say, is more coincidental because at that point in time, I think I was going through some phase in life where I quickly channel it into lyrics and melodies. You know what I'm saying? And funny enough, then Sarkodie phoned me. That was at the peak of my career. He phoned me to say, yo, he has a dancehall song. He wants me and Stoneboy to jump on it, which is Wine, featuring myself, Sarkodie, and then Stoneboy. And then I came to the studio. I did mine quickly. Stoneboy came, he did his. And I told him, I have a song. I will be happy if he jumps on it. He said, oh, yeah, send it to me. I sent it to him. It's like, he phone called me. He was like, look, you see the lyrics that you've sung on this song is very relatable. That's exactly what I was going through. Because at that point in time, Sarkodie was also facing some serious bash in the industry, crazy. So he spit his heart out. And so I would say it's very relatable to me. It is my life experience. It is something that, I think I just have to, instead of killing myself or maybe committing suicide or maybe trying to do something that will bring distraction to myself, I just have to put it into melodies. And that has been my biggest song. That has been one of my biggest inspiration. Sometimes when I even listen to it, I channel my mind back and say, listen, instead of doing the negative stuff, look at what I was able to, generate. And that song has brought me so much joy, so much happiness. It's just beautiful.
Oh, that's good to hear. I want to also
Yes.
So,
Yes.
let me just ask him this, and then you can come in with that
Yeah.
question. Yeah. I was going to say, now that you've bounced back, and I can see that you've bounced back really big and doing very great. I know other upcoming ones will be looking up to you.
Yeah.
With what you're doing. Some may not have the opportunities that you've had now, but I still want to do things like the way you do it. What would be the message that you want to send out to people like that who will be really looking up to you?
First of all, but when people get the opportunity to tell people the truth, they try to sugarcoat it. But the honest truth is, it will never be easy. That's the honest truth. And when it's easy, that is where you won't be properly shaped up. You have to go through serious struggles, because that's how the world is designed. You have to go through certain kind of challenges for you to be able to come out, as a matured, as a brand new person. I went on the fallow, pluck out the old feathers, get the new feathers, and now I'm soaring higher heights, just like the eagle. You know what I'm saying? So just be you. For now, you don't even have the means to record songs. For now, you don't even have the means to send your song to someone for you to be heard. But always have that picture in your head that, listen, I'm going to be great. Keep saying it to yourself. Keep saying it to yourself that you're going to be great. You're going to be great, irrespective of how the devil tries you, no matter the challenges in life, challenges from family, loved ones, friends, whatsoever. Just put your mind on the goal, and definitely you will get there. And it's not easy. That's the honest truth.
Oh, that's good. All right, Big Joe, let's hear you.
Yes, man, like Jupiter, like I'm loving the conversation so much that I just want to sit and also just enjoy the interview, man.
Nice.
But yes, I wanted to ask you this. It looks like 2017 you won awards for I think Urban Music Awards. You came to London for an award, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, please. Yeah.
And I just want to ask this: like, you winning an award out of Ghana, do
Yeah.
you have any frustrations of not being? It looks like you've been nominated for VGMAs and stuff, but
Yes.
I don't think winning awards for that. Do you get frustrations and stuff? Can you share some light?
Well, like I said, God, I think God made you ask me this question. Thanks a lot. Honestly speaking, this is one of the biggest challenge ever. This when I'm listing my challenges, this is my top most challenge ever in my music career, which is VGMA deciding or looking like VGMA taking my biggest record, Enemies, out of the list, saying it's past the year of review. My biggest song ever. The whole Ghana was standstill. Anytime I perform that, everybody, I don't even sing. Sometimes I just give it the microphone to sing. Like that. That's my biggest record. It was really big in Ghana and the world. VGMA refused to nominate that song. And at that point, I cried and I said to myself, wow. So am I really a Ghanaian? Am I really doing music for how can I be very boastful? Like, how can I say I'm a Ghanaian if I've not even get a nomination for one of my biggest songs in Ghana? Like what's going on? But you know what? Then the following year, it was Urban Music Awards. I didn't even file for nomination. God be my witness. I never filed for nomination at the Urban Music Awards. And then Wizkid was nominated. Davido was nominated. All the top artists. Olamide, all the top Jamaica, Salty Soul, Diamond Platinum, all of them were nominated. And guess what? I won the award. And Wizkid was there. He was present because I met him at the airport. That was the same time I saw this British singer with the nappy, like with that rough hair. It looks red. Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran
was there. Stormzy was there. I mean, all these top acts. Even Stylo G was around at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then and me, sorry, I caught him through. Me winning that award in front of all these people who has become really big like now, and my country really ignored me, refused to give me what I really deserve, refused to acknowledge my hard work and all of that. And all of a sudden, God said, listen, if your country don't really, acknowledge you, I'll take you somewhere else that, they will praise you the most. And I was able to win that award when I wasn't even properly out there. That time Wizkid was big, the video was big. But then I won the award for Urban Music Award, Urban Music Award Artist of the Year, Africa 2017. Yeah. I came home, instead of them to even, cheer me up, they were saying I went back door and I paid for the house. How can I pay?
Wow.
UK too, they do bribery. Like, how can I pay for such an event?
I had the system, they work.
So ever since, personally, I'm not going to lie to you, ever since I had back and forth, one or two with them, which I retracted and I apologized because, hey, that's Ghana. You have to still, kiss feet and then be yes, massa, to them. Because we, one way or the other, also can't do without them. We need them, you know what I'm saying? Because people also look on that category, look on that achievement to also, for instance, if I want to enter into BET, they want to see my progress, my achievement in Ghana too as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just let go, and then I decided to do music and express myself. When they acknowledge me, put me as part of their nomination list, that's fine. If they don't too, we look forward in life, because that's the country that we are in now. So, nothing can be done about it.
Of course. Well, then I believe it comes down to where Quex was asking about you having a solid ground or background in like your country of origin, and then forward it out to the world as it is, because definitely, once you say you need them, and that is what some of this top agencies also look at, is also, it makes it a sense that when you're there and they know you and they can appreciate you, you definitely fly through their hands as well. Don't forget, we've got just about 15 minutes to end this call, and after this we're going to be having another set by DJ Eddie K. It's charged up.
This time it's about your new album. You're gonna
So now I want us to dwell on the new album. I don't know if Chris wants to say anything.
Yeah, because I want to come in with the award thing, right? So I wanted to ask you, based on that experience, what is your opinion on award systems in general in Ghana? Do you think they are, in your opinion, do you think they are legit based on your experience? Do you think that, and even if they are, do you think they really can transform an artist's life? If you're an award winner, can they really change your destiny as an artist? If you win an award in Ghana?
As far as I'm concerned, with my experiences, I don't think award or any sort of anything that has to do with award, especially in my country, will change your destiny. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, some of the nominations or some of the award given to certain type of people is termed as unfairly played. You know what I'm saying? So even with that, when the whole country, I'm not even saying this, I'm just being the mouthpiece of my country. Sometimes, they'll be like, oh, this so award of the year goes to, and then the whole crowd will be, artist A, and then they give it to artist B when artist A deserves it. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that personally I've learned just recently, I was booked to perform at an award ceremony, which I wasn't even nominated on. No problem. I wasn't nominated on. I was booked to perform, and I saved the night. I saved the night at that award event. I was the one, the newspaper was talking about it, medias were covered, and Jupitar saved the night. Jupitar saved the night. And guess what? The following year, and they decided not to nominate me again, just to tell me that, oh, you did not promote it. But the funny thing, all these people are on my broadcast list. My team reach out to them. Their television show are even playing my videos and all of that. So one thing that we should know as Ghana, and this is one of the reasons why I think we have to leave this Ghana thing out. Otherwise, somebody might commit suicide out of this award thing.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So someone will just tell it. No more. We'll go back to she. I took an idea. I don't know.
One no fair, no life.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just funny how even Ghanaians, because on social media is a big thing now. When they know you deserve this award and they give it to somebody else, when you come back on social media, instead of them to say, "Oh, sorry," or "Oh, next time you win, you cry," the things that they will do, the things that they will do. So me personally, I don't really consider to Quake's question. I don't consider awards as something that will measure my creativity or my achievement or whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, there are other bigger awards out there when I have the right proper plugs. Just like how Burna Boy wasn't even giving proper attention in his country. People were calling him a madman. He's not stable and all of that, and he was able to win Grammy over Whiskey, Davido, and all of that. Which artist has ever won Grammy in Nigeria? And you see where he is now. So with determination, and trust me, I named my album The One because I'm the one who is winning Grammy to my country. Mark this. I said this on your show. Mark this on your show. Record this. And when the time comes, I want you to play it. You know what I'm saying?
One.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna grant the first interview to after winning the Grammy. It's not gonna be. Give me just 2 years.
Yes.
Give me just 2 years. Yeah.
We will play your song all the way to the
We're definitely going to support that mentality. Trust me.
Yeah.
That's what Black Star DJs is there for. We're here to support our own. We definitely support that. Wow.
I'm sorry, because
Big Joe.
I don't know whether this question it's DJ. I think DJ Flipper keeps asking this question. I don't know whether you asked him already about whether Jupitar was part of an event in Labadi or something like that. He said asking if he was part of the competition organized by Billie Jane at Labadi Beach Dancehall Queen and Kings competition. I think he's repeated it again. He wanted us to ask you if you were part of that event.
Okay, I don't know what the competition really was about and what they're competing.
It was called Dancehall Queen and Kings competition in at Labadi Beach by Billie Jane.
But did he mention the other artists that were part of the contestants?
He said someone by the name Billie Jane.
Oh, Billie Jane. Yeah, I know that that competition. But you see, our time, my era, we used to big up Logic, Mr. Logic in Ghana. He used to do XFM Dancehall Clash, where the likes of me, myself, Shatta, Stoneboy, and everybody would just come on. Everyone would just come on to clash each other. And I've never lost before, but with the Labadi one, I don't think I've never been part of it before,
Okay.
So that settles it then.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been an hour and 40 minutes of conversation. And trust me, this is one of the interviews I will never forget. I mean, trust me, we've been really educated about so many things.
And so far, this is the platform that I was, ever since I released my album, this is the platform that I was able to be given enough time, to express myself, and like I'm really, really honored. I'm really, really honored. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
We are not bloggers. We are not bloggers.
I know.
That's also good to hear. But before we end this call, I would like to ask you a little bit about the new trending video. The new trending video, I guess, was shot in somewhere in Miami, innit?
Hey.
Let's show it a little bit.
And Selassie, I beg if you can cue it for me, we're just going to play a little bit. I hope Jupitar will not let Facebook cut us off. Anyway.
No.
Hey, actually, that's true.
I mean, let me finish with this, and then we can watch a bit of that video. But hey, if you've not watched it, please, we've shared the link on our Facebook page. You can watch that video. It's fantastic.
Nice.
It's fantastic.
Nice.
The video for me, I don't know the concept behind or the reasons why you decided to use that concept, but the title says Star Life.
Yeah.
And looking at the flex and everything added into now it's like you know
everything like
it's like you're already there already.
Everything.
Cruising, and I mean, how did that come about? Just educate her a little bit.
Well, I think it's high time we also take our visuals very serious as Ghanaians, because that is what most of the African artists are also doing. These things are all part of the things needed from an artist perspective to be able to reach the other side, because you can't give them certain things that are not up to standard that you want to compete with them whilst they are doing the extraordinary stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then, and also in the new management team, new record label too as well, and the Americans, well, they're eye-opening onto some extent, so they want to try as much as possible to merge your video or to be able to have your video equal to Record's video on a yacht with girls and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, though I can't touch the girls, but they are in the video. You can.
Next time, let's ask for permission. Just one. It won't cause any harm.
I should be hosting you guys there whenever you guys come to Miami. So we have the Black Star, live edition in Miami very soon. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez, that's gonna be powerful.
Yeah. This corona thing for go, so that I will let the team, bring you guys. So you will see me, myself, and Shatai. Then you cover our live, our activity, our daily activity and stuff. That's gonna be nice.
That'll be really good. And we've got a great team. We've got a man like DJ Prince Paul, DJ Quack himself, Selassie. They all scattered. DJ Flipper all the way in Canada.
Before people will come, I beg you, I will apologize to your wife and what's what I tell them, say you are coming at your own risk.
Trouble.
Get the signal there,
Yeah, sure. I tell you. Oh wow, that'll be lots of fun. That'll be lots of fun. I can't wait for that to happen. Anyway,
definitely.
I think I can show some of the visuals, but without the audio. I think I will show some of the visuals without the audio. I'll take the video off so that Facebook don't cut us off, just in case or something. Yeah.
All right, so that's fine. I believe DK is ready with the set as well. At this point, I'd like to give the platform to my able partners. If anybody has anything that you want to say, DJ Kujo, I'll start with you. What will be your last words to the big man himself, Jupitar, that is hanging out?
Well, I just have to say, Jupitar, thanks so much for honoring our invitation. Clearly, throughout the conversations, you've proved that if Ghanaian artists really take us seriously, we will be able to do what we want to do. We just want to help. And yes, we just hope that every artist that we invite onto the Spotlight will see this as an opportunity to work with us, so that we can be able to put Ghanaian artists, whatever we can do. So thanks a lot. You've been so professional in everything. You did everything that we asked you to do, which is excellent. So thanks a lot. More grease your waist to Charlie.
Nice one.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to add?
Yeah. I have one last question, Jupitar. I want to ask, since this is mostly an organization with DJs all over the world, I want to ask, have you had a lot of, or have DJs really impacted your career, and in what way?
Okay, yeah, this is actually a good question. You know what I'm saying? I think we artists can never ever. Now, these are the three people that I think they really have to be the billionaires in this industry, and even in the industry at large, especially Ghana, because over here, even in London and here and stuff like that, the DJs are rich, like DJ Khalid and all of that. The DJs. You know what I'm saying? The DJs and the producers and maybe the artists. You know what I'm saying? Because without the DJ, nobody knows you. Without the DJ to play your song for somebody to hear it, nobody knows you. You know what I'm saying? So I think we owe everything to DJs worldwide. Some DJ really listen to your song. You don't even know it by playing your song. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, without the DJs, I don't think Jupitar will be Jupitar today. Without the DJs, I don't think Shatta will ever be Shatta. Without the DJs, I don't think nobody, because you sell the content to the people. We are not of our own means of, getting our music out there to people. Yeah, we might have all this social media to promote our stuff, but how you guys will take our work to a different level, we can't do that. So my prayers to every DJ, especially to the Black Star DJs. I'm going to call Shatta Wale and tell you, like, yo, your GOG album, if you want to promote it, look sharp, because this is one of a kind.
Bring him on.
And it will be fun with him. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, this This is dope. I'm even gonna send Sarkodie the link. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what we need. This is what we need. And you guys are really doing good. For free. Numbo. Don't even force yourself on artists. Don't. Because we need it. We need it. God bless you guys. Like too much, brothers.
Very few people see the big vision. So you the way I like the way you think global, you think international, you can definitely see where this is going, and we appreciate that you can see that. But
I can't wait for the Black Star DJs Carnival in London. Sharp.
They just got. He sees the vision. Yes.
They said great minds think alike.
Exactly.
We've just had a discussion.
Exactly.
But there's something in the pipeline, so don't worry. It will definitely happen. It will definitely happen.
Before Educate come on Jupitar, Charlie.
We need some freestyle.
Popular request on social media. They say they want some quick freestyle from Jupitar. All the DJs are saying quick freestyle from Jupitar. So Jupitar, you got to show them what you got.
and my humble request, the freestyle cannot end without bigging up Black Star DJs worldwide.
There you go.
So you not see your man suffer so long.
That's right.
You tired and you keep eye strong. Never regretting more the hardship I've been through. The success dreams come true. So I'll go on with the fakers and hate them. Who not believe in us really thought of trust them. But so to God me not this never fight them. But I will make it and yes I did. Me know none good not come easy. Keep pushing and don't be lazy. Before the moon comes up and the sun goes down. Black Star DJs winning. So we live in the starlight. Starlight. Black Star DJ, the Starlight. Oh yeah. This come true. Starlight. Yes, I am a Black Star. Oh yeah. This come true. Big up every DJ. Big up Black Star. Big up London.
Nice one.
Can I say something last before we go? I think somehow we really appreciate you for coming through as well. And I think
Bijo, I beg, understatement. This is not somehow. We really massively appreciate Jupitar. Somehow it's an understatement.
We appreciate you. And I would say, you know what? I listened to your album. I have your album. I think I got it 3 days ago, and I listened to the whole album, and it's on point, and the quality.
Big Joe, hold on there now. Jupitar, Big Joe is the guy who did the video, the promotional video, and the post. He's been sitting out there, but I have to put that out there. And he let a few video post the check challenge. And it's all voluntary. Charlie is a top guy. Charlie. Nice one.
And the promotion for this interview. What?
Oh yeah, that one, we all the chip in, do whatever you can.
That's right.
Every artist who comes on, if they do the same, we will always be, happy.
Most
everybody.
Most definitely.
Yeah, but Jupitar, my little advice I'll give you is like I do talk to lots of musicians, and you are on point. Just stick to what you're doing. I think I've watched your previous videos, but these new videos and stuff is on points on the next level. So just stick on to the same what you're doing. You're really on point now. So just keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Eddie K.
That's man. The man's getting ready. And personally, from me and on behalf of the Black Star team, we would like to express sincere gratitude to you for honoring this invitation. And all that we pray for is that new height that you've reached now, we pray that God will make you go up till the sky.
Amen.
And we're all praying and supporting and rallying behind you. Trust me, after this interview, the promotion that you've seen prior to this interview is even going to be massive more beginning. We're definitely going to push it out there. So trust me, we are with you every step of the way, and we'll make sure that we all become victorious at the end of it. So have that in mind and know that we are there to support you. If there's anything you want to say as your last words before we let you go and Educate takes over, you do that.
There you go.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, thank you guys so much. This is all we need as Ghanaians. I think this is the first time I've felt as a Ghanaian, irrespective of the the cheat that I've been cheated on with this award scheme. This is the first time I'm feeling, as a Ghanaian, and this is what patriotism is all about. And I'm really honored, and also to the people that just tune in, the link that I shared on Facebook, the comments and all of that. God bless you guys so much. God bless you. And boss, this is your initiative there, I swear. You never go for. I swear. I swear.
Respect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. So now we'll leave everything for DJ.
Let's hear some of that good new stuff. Eddie, let's hear some of that good new stuff.
That's right.
DJs, Black Star DJs.
Boom. Hey. You used to tell me we not reach it. Some boys you're flying at 8. Pointed them not respect me, feel so rejected. I'm the regret. But me not reject, me not surrender. Me heard up, me never lose focus nowhere. A bad mind everywhere. We made it. Tell bad mind we made it. We made it. But all them can stop our shine. None of them can make we go blind. Them bad wishes decline. The every ghetto youth will be fine. Them never know. I'm the one. Hey. I'm the one. I am multi-talented and mighty, not unlimited. I can eagle with fire, but story not over like them. Oh, them wicked, and too bad my soul be the friend them. And the realest me fans can be jelly run, and it a offend them. Them not like to see you to grow. I like to see you excel.
Some boys see me in a front. Can't rump in a my tongue. Try this, then I show down. Brainy like me a spliff. See the boy them get stiff. Me not Jackie Chan, me not Jimmy Cliff. Me not smart too much, not short teeth. That's how we bad every time. That's how we bad every time. That's how we bad every time. Bumbo clock bad every time. Watch out. That's how we bad every time. That's how we bad anytime. Watch out. That's how we bad anytime. Bumbo clock bad every time. Yeah, stepping on the club, jumping a back, win a better top, NC a shit non-stop. Tell a fella we, give me pussy free, say them love it, we not want no bad energy. G, nice on the Z, and I will Z from New Jersey, give us everything up already. Fully strapped, we not take track, tell the boy, violate a gunshot, drop down flat like whoa. Oh my God, and I start freak, we open the club. I give the hit for real in the club, so I do the thing for real in the club, and that's how we bad every time. That's how we bad every time. That's how we bad every time. Bumbo clock bad every time. Watch out. That's how we bad every time. That's how we bad anytime. Every time we bad every time. Bumbo clock bad every time. Jupitar.
Black Star DJs.
I've been through. I feel like dreams come true. Oh, yeah. So I want when you take your son better them. Who not believe in it and me not got charge them. But swear to God me not this never fight them. But I will make it and yes I did. Brady, man one and good no come easy. Keep pushing and don't be lazy. Before the moon comes up and the sun goes down, I will make it. Now I'm living the skylight. Yes, I'm living the skylight. Oh yes, but the last dreams come true. Starlight. Every youth I believe the skylight. Oh yeah.
We never had no food to eat, but we got the lyrics. Never believe in them hype and the gimmicks. Invest in the foundation, so we build it. Remember what the Jupitar said, kill it. Man always think of tomorrow. No better life and sorrow. What we believe that we are gonna make it in a life. From Collector up to 100 years. Superstar life celebration. If me not call when the shade, I go call Jupitar. Look ya, who do it? Them say ja. One Kaneshika, one Beda. Look ya, who do it? Them say ja.
I'm living the star life, star life, star life. Yes, I'm living the star life. Oh yes, but some dreams come true. Star life, star life, star life. Every youth have been in the star life. Oh yeah. So let's just come true. Yeah, man, me charge it. Never you feel worry. From me was a little youth, me always pay the money. Man, she see me mommy and the same to me daddy. Flag over yard in a jet with me squaddy. Me look up with the thing, one done shot a wally. Reminiscing body past, this a true story. Cause we hustle every day and night in a world.
Black Star DJs.
We can't write for picture that we was aiming to glory. We said we are a story. Story from there.
Oh mine. Baby, fine, oh. Man, I give me dirty wine, oh. She love the way you do. Baby, girl, you are so cute. She always call me in the mood, oh. I love the way you are. I love the way you are. I love the way you, I love the way you are. Oh, baby, don't change, oh. I love the way you are. Baby, don't change, oh. Nothing like that, oh. Watch out. So give it to me, I give it to you. Girl, I know what you want. Nobody but it. This is super, baby, you are the one. Oh, slowly wind your way, so I'm being a look away, oh. And you know you move, I move the same, oh. Do me, I do the same, oh. Slowly wind your way, so I'm being a look away, oh. And you know you move, I move the same way.
Can't tell me what to do, no way. I got my own money, my house, my shoes and my head. Can't tell me what to do, no way. Can't tell me what to do, no. I want me dogs them pull up. Everybody get seasoned. Life we a live up. Girl I say hello. Party shot we a chill up. Me no want no about tomorrow. So you better give me. Why you a bring me? Don't need not give me no act like you did a day. Better if you stay far from me. No, look who don't never style. So we alright, we okay. Just wanna be happy. Everything right and everything nice. Then we not know no way. We alright, we okay. Just wanna be happy. Everything right and everything nice. Bad mind could have never stop way. I got my own kush, my drink, my food and my egg. Can't tell me what to do, no way. Can't tell me what to do, no way. I got my own money, my house, my shoes and my egg. Can't tell me what to do, no way.
Black Star DJs.
Just pass, me the puff, never chose that. Post pass, no me song, post in a post. My sauce, never catch goosebumps. So don't try and impress me, no way. You don't like me, you don't like you do. Me not best friend, me don't want catch flu. Trust me, myself and my view.
Baby, okay. Tell me what you want, I am ready, okay. Anything you touch, I am ready to pay. Call me anytime and I'll not go delay. Yeah. Shall you come in? Me love each other, time will be today. Love you forever, I'm not gonna run away. Girl, I'm here to stay, All I want is you and I. Baby girl, you are the best. No one cannot take your place. Promise you'll be there for me, yeah. It's just me and you against the world. Me and you and no one else. Me and you, we are the best. Me and you, baby. I could take it go America, Jamaica, London,
Kutoka, dance with me, America. Dance with the body super. Go take it go, America. Jamaica, London, Kutoka.
Okay. It's how the other black side DJ shows. Move the man, the Jupitar, the general, you know? I beg. They still make me mash up a lucky video, you know? So I'm gonna do a lucky mashup.
DJ Eddie K is killing it like nobody's business.
I am a talented, mighty, not unlimited. Eagle be fired, but glory not go bad. Oh, the wicked and wicked and wicked and too bad. My soul in a friend them. The realest me fans can be general. Let us offend them. I'm not like to see you can move. Look for me now, look for you do to me. She tell a good night, pussy what you do to me. It's a first class, I know economy. With a smooth soft skin up from the diabetes. Ready to push it, dip in your. What I did pretty and you know. No other girl I could have done me that love out. You put on the grip me like a bat in a tight. Oh, I need your touch tonight. You alone make me feel alright. Oh, you loving me so nice.
Black Star DJs.
Can you make me feel alright? Oh, you loving me so nice.
Yeah. Now, the song we've all been waiting for, you know?
That's what I'm talking about. Drop the tune. It's the tune. My friend, could have them, could have myself, could have family, could have business street, or could have my own girlfriend, could have my boss, could have the one who did this. Don't come away. And then you start to sleep, don't come away.
Black Star DJs remix.
It's the version of girl. You would not hear this anywhere else, you know? Except the Black Star DJs house sports show. Right now, one, two.
In every situation, well, me not complain.
Okay.
That's right. And my heart is so pure. So God in nothing, bless me some more. Hallelujah. What you others, what you want others to do to you. Let them talk about you. Live your life, you get so careful. Don't come away. And every obstacle, please don't come away. It's a good friend. It's an easy way to make it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Okay. I think you should follow it. Hold on.
Thank you very much.
Nice
In
one.
fact, if we say we're going to follow this, we're not going to end the call today. Trust me. Jupitar bringing 20 songs on an album can play a whole party. I beg. Let's allow him to go and have fun and then enjoy. We've had a very nice conversation today, and at this point, I think we'll have to bring the curtains down on today's show. And I'd like to thank each and everyone who joined us on Facebook as well. Hey, we love you guys. The support that you've given the show is fantastic, and we can't take that for granted. So keep joining us, and trust me, we've got another big one coming up your way next week Sunday. Same platform, Black Star DJs Worldwide. Until then, from me, myself, and I, DJ Kwasanti, and the rest of the crew, we salute. We say thank you for able guests. We're out. We'll catch up next week.
Man like Jupitar.
Over 200 of your favorite top Ghanaian DJs across the world coming together to create the largest online Ghana music platform.
This is how we do each and every time of Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Black Star DJs Worldwide. Black Star DJs. All your top Ghanaian DJs worldwide.
That's right, shut on the background.
Ghana songs for worldwide. Let's go.
Follow the Black Star DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. Black Star DJs worldwide. Or visit our website now to book top Ghanaian DJs for your next events. Where in the world? At www.blackstardjs.com. Let's go, Ghana.
Nice one, guys. Nice, big one. Another one. We killed.